Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And today I'm going to be bringing you several movie reviews. I haven't been able to do any more movie reviews the last few days because I have my little brother here visiting from out of town. And he always uses my tablet here, so it's been a couple of days. But I have several movie reviews to do, some old, some new. So stay tuned for plenty of new content. But let's start off with this string of movie reviews with the movie Hide and Seek. This was released on January 28th, 2005. It is a psychological horror movie that received mixed to negative reviews with critics. It currently holds a 13% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 5.9 out of 10 on IMDb, and 80% on Google, and Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times gave it 2 out of 4 stars. It had a $25 million budget, and it made $122.7 million at the box office. So, despite the mixed to negative reviews, it made a lot of money at the box office. And this movie was directed by John Polson and written by Ari Schlossenberg. And it stars Robert De Niro, Dakota Fanning, Elizabeth Shue, Amy Irving, Famke Janssen, and Melissa Leo. And it centers around a father and daughter who uh, move out of New York to the countryside after their wife, mother, apparent suicide, played by Amy Irving, Allison Calloway. You have David Calloway and Emily. So apparently she committed suicide, and so they move to kind of clear the air and clear their heads, especially for young Emily, who has taken it really hard. They move to the countryside where there's hardly anybody around, and from there, certain things start to happen, and you think all along that it's a certain someone that's involved, but it turns out that there's something else going on that we don't get to see. And that's what I love about this movie. And the third act of this movie, I was a little taken back from what I saw because I didn't believe that it was actually happening that way. But I love what they did there. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to spoil the movie. But I'm telling you, this movie is a lot better than what the critics have scored it. A 13% on Rotten Tomatoes, I think, is ridiculous. I more agree with the people on Google. They're 80%. But this movie, it's not so much, it's a scare factor, but it's like, you know, who's doing this? And, you know, is it the psychiatrist? Is it the little girl? Is it the neighbor? We just don't know. But that third act brings it full circle, and I loved it. And I think this is one of De Niro's best performances. And yeah, he's done a lot of great movies. You know, Godfather Part Two and Casino and uh, Raging Bull. Just it goes on and on. But I really loved him in this movie, and I think this movie is very underrated. And so I highly recommend that you check this movie out. It is well worth it. Hide and Seek, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 and 2 thumbs up. So definitely check this movie out if you haven't seen it. Um, Dakota Fanning, she's young. She's really good in this movie as well. I love Elizabeth Shue. Uh, but the whole cast is really good in my opinion. But other than that, in the comment section below, tell me if you've seen this movie. Give me your thoughts and opinions. And let me know what you thought about the performances in this movie. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. I love the direction, I love the story, and I love the little twists we get in the third act. I really enjoyed that. And I think it's one of my, not one of my top 10, but it's definitely up there, definitely top 20 when it comes to psychological horror movies. I think it's vastly underrated. And like I said, I highly recommend that you check it out. Other than that, I thank you guys for watching this movie review. And like I said, stay tuned for at least another 8 or 9 more movie reviews that are going to be coming out one right after another. And if you like this, hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you're new to the channel. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you for watching these videos. I also do top 10s, rankings, and reviews of TV shows. But other than that, I thank you for watching and check you later.